minus $67,729. Sorry, $67,729. And community.
I cannot. Mr. Mars, go on mute, please.
Of course.
And when both of you have your mics open, it's garbled. So, Ms. Roberts, what is the nature of your objection?
This document lacks foundation.
Any response, Mr. Mars?
Yes. So to make a judgment based on community assets and debts, it is required by law and is stated in multiple resources, including such simple resources as self-help, California self-help for divorce, right? That includes that parties should provide equalization payment calculation sheet, which states clearly balance of assets and debts of party.
The objection sustained. That's not a proper response to the objection of lack of foundation. So the court is not going to consider the sheet that you had up on the screen any further evidence with regards to these credit card debts only.
Your Honor, objection. So far I do see that you just overruled a legal document that is named Equalization payment calculation sheet that is required by law. And we do not have anything similar from respondent's side. We do have all community balances, assets and debts summarized. We have detailed community assets and debts summarized, including petitioners' assets and debts and respondents' assets and debts. And so far respondent didn't provide anything similar. Numbers of respondent are not supported by any legal documents except very vague statements, part of which are falsified, as was found during this hearing. And I would remind that, Your Honor, if you are dismissing legally required equalization payment calculation sheet, then I would remind you that it is most probably because you are retaliating me for personal, undeniable conflict of interest.
Objection 352 balancing. Wasted the court's time, repetitive.
Ms. Roberts, thank you. But the bottom line, Mr. Mars, is the objection was lack of foundation. The court sustained that objection. And because the court sustained that objection, the court will not consider the equalization sheet that you have provided. There are ways to get evidence in, and there are ways that are impermissible. You're choosing an impermissible method to present that particular evidence.
Objection, Your Honor. If you required me to provide detailed statements, I do request a continuance to provide additional evidence that required by you.
Ms. Roberts, there was evidence presented about an American Express account. Mr. Mars, please go on mute. There's too much feedback. Ms. Roberts, there was evidence presented regarding an American Express account. That was not one of the accounts that you listed in your request. Are you acknowledging the $49 debt on American Express?